Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in your country. Shout out to all my early morning workers who got to get up this Saturday morning, who at work now, who waiting to get out, and whoever on their way to work, just like I am. Yeah, I want to talk about, let me start driving. Whoa. I want to talk about, I want to talk about a lot of things, but what I say is allegedly, as usual. Um, I want to talk about Kim Porter's book that I don't know nothing about. I want to talk about, hold on, y'all. Where did I do it? Oh. I'm going to talk about, y'all make sure y'all come in and hit the like button. And I'm just telling y'all what I think. What I think. I don't know what I, but, think. No. What's going on? Hey, y'all. Hey, chat. Y'all know what I'm doing. Y'all know why I can't turn on the light right now. So y'all know I will be able to turn on, but not right now. Y'all already know that, right? Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all my early morning people. Shout out to my people from other countries. Shout out to my subscribers, especially the new and the ones who've been with me for a long time. Now, we want to be respectful in the chat because I do have a mod on duty. And we're going to, please do not come in my chat being disrespectful because I have older people. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. He did that. I don't know why that car did that. Well, I don't like what that car just did. But yeah, I want to talk about, y'all be respectful in my chat because I do have older people. I don't have no kids on my channel. So it's for adults only. And that's what I deal with right now. Shout out, like I said, shout out to people from other countries. So I want to talk, for those who've been with me, talking about, Diddy. Now, y'all, I'm trying to. I'm gonna definitely mostly be respectful in with this case, and it's something bothering me is I hope with Diddy case, I'm not taking up for Diddy or nothing like that. It's one thing about me, it's kind of hard to understand me because I'm for the truth and guilty, innocent until proven guilty. And I think that what's going on up there, y'all. Hold up. Kim Porter, was P. Diddy. Well, you might would say common law wife, but they were just girlfriend and boyfriend, I guess, because her last name Porter. And my thing is the guy who found the book, allegedly found the book, know about the book, and was given the book, got some of the biggest celebrities' name inside of it book. And my thing is, y'all, a lot of people keep things in a vault, like in a vault, and they keep it in there because they the only one know that combination, okay? So I'm saying this to say this: if Kim was writing a book, how did somebody get her book before P. Diddy got the book? You see what I mean? How did somebody else get the book before P. Diddy? Something ain't right, y'all. But you know what, y'all, look, this is what I want y'all to do. See, the 40, reason why I always say the 40 and over, because it's a lot of things were going on back then. You know what I mean? It was a lot of things going on back then. So we're talking about back then, because you got to remember, P. Diddy 54, okay? He not 32, he 54. So a lot of things that he have done, it came from back in that day. Like I said, I'm older than him. I'm older than him, about 7 or 5 years older than him. Now you 54. I'm probably about 10 years older than him. So I'll catch stuff, or I'll see stuff, or I'll keep up with stuff before him. So what I'm saying is, this case gonna have to go back. You know what I mean? It's gonna have to go backwards. Oh, y'all excuse me, head on my head. I got my hair tied up. I don't know why I got that hair on my head. I put that hair on my head. This is my favorite. But I got a hair on top of my head because I got my hair tied up, y'all. I'll take it out. Got tied up. I can't take it down. So, and like I said, this is the early morning shift. Okay. Now I can pause. Yeah. Okay. Now, you got a lot of things going on here. You got Kim Book. Let me put my head back on my head. You got Kim Book. You got Kim Book going on. You got celebrities allegedly is going to. Oh wow, it looks so pretty. They fix our light. Oh, we got light out here now. You got celebrities that got their feet in the door by doing something. And they quiet. They are so quiet about this case. But they're younger than P. Diddy, but they are in their 40s. Mm-hmm. I I'm not trying to excuse me y'all for eating. I have to put something in my system before I go to work, before I go in here. My vision from since I back in the days with P. Diddy, when he was Puff Daddy. Okay? When P. Diddy first changed his name to Puff Daddy, it freaked me out. I like why he went from P. Diddy, why he went from Puff Daddy to be the Puff Daddy name change when everything happened to Biggie. First you lost Tupac, then Biggie. Well, did you lose Biggie first? No, Tupac first, I think. Then Biggie. I can even remember when I even remember when I can remember when Tupac got shot. Y'all, this what's gonna happen. We got to find out when see the racketeering and I'm gonna have to use the initials and the women of the streets, what they call them, um, came in back then, y'all. Y'all see all of that played a part. All of that played a part with Biggie and Tupac. All that, I got to put the initials down there for y'all. 'Cause I got to be careful. I have to be careful. When the money laundering and all that stuff like that was going on back there then with Tupac, Biggie. Now I'm gonna tell you somebody who gonna have to might take that stand, or they might have an attorney. I think J-Lo may take it. I think Mary J gonna take it. I don't know, but I think Mary J they did marry wrong. They did marry wrong. And she supposed to be like things happen to Mary. I did think that she might talk. She might talk. But she might be on but I think something happened to her, y'all. I really do. I really do think something happened to Mary with P. Diddy. I really do. I always thought that, y'all. Back in the day, I always thought that, because I'm going to tell you. That's why I said P. Diddy case going to have to come from back then. When them ladies who in their 40s now, and they fit their 40s, when they were young. When these girls were young, these celebrities. I'm going to tell you somebody that I'm surprised ain't who not going to hit that stand. It's Britney, y'all. Britney Spears. Britney Spears was nothing wrong with her. Wasn't nothing wrong with her. She was getting all the attention. She was getting all the attention doing this. Mariah Carey was getting all the attention. With a spirit, just all of a sudden that thing. She wasn't like that. She wasn't like that. They put her on it. Y'all know what word I want to say. Substances. Somebody was giving her something. Cause Britney Spears was my girl back then. That girl had it going on. Those people don't like people, women, not men, that get more attention than they do. Whoever this person is. Britney Spears was my girl. Then all of a sudden you heard that it was like, oh, trying to punish her. She done made a whole lot of money. All of a sudden her world changed. That quick. Britney. See, y'all don't. See, we 40 and over were keeping up with the celebrities because their music was saying something. See, the music that we listen to now really not saying nothing. I don't even know what they're talking about. But the music back then, it was love music. It was make you think about yourself. This music here making them go crazy. Deep in my heart, I think somebody did something to Britney. I wonder, is Britney Spears gonna come up in this? I wonder, is Rihanna gonna come up in this? I wonder, is Mariah Carey gonna come up in this? I wonder, is Mary J gonna come up in this? They did Mary like they did Mary same way they did Britney. Mary wasn't on nothing like that hard, y'all. They were trying to bring that girl down. Our father Mary was my girl, Whitney Houston. All them women were doing good. They had to pay it back some kind of way. They tried to break them because they were weak women. They were weak women and they tried to break them. Let's see what she said. I just told you, please respect my chat. You don't have to be in my chat. There are a million people on YouTube. Please get off my channel if you don't want to be here, okay? Please. And this, y'all got other people y'all can watch. You don't have to be here. Please leave me alone. Let me do my content, okay? Just because I ain't got no million people, that don't mean that I don't have a good channel. I have a great channel. Okay, to go back to what I was saying. So please, y'all, I don't have everybody on my channel is grown, all adults. So no children should be on my channel. So my expectation is high over here. Because we got older people on my channel and young people. Now, that's enough said. Now, go somewhere else and play now. Don't play with children. Now, go back to what I was saying. Whitney Spears, not Whitney Houston, Britney Spears, Rihanna, Mariah Carey. Oh, and that other lady. And this other lady, what that lady name? Oh, she passed away. What is that woman name? I forgot. But y'all, if you think about this, it's not all about the celebrities that he was doing. See, the That's that throw everything off. Now, Whitney Houston one like that. All of a sudden, they set her up with Bobby Brown, and she ain't been with no man. Bobby Brown are all people. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. You know what? See, back in the day, they was setting you up with people who they think you match with. So by them being celebrities, they'll try to set you up with this person and that person. And you might not want to be set up with that person. Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston shouldn't have never been together. Whitney Houston had class about her. But what they did was use a dealer, a singer and a dealer that had issue of his own. And it messed her life up. But guess what? When she like they made a comeback. When Houston like they made a comeback. They said, oh, no, you're not. No, you're not coming back. No, you're not coming back. And they took her out of him. Her daughter knows why she went. Her daughter knows. The daughter boyfriend knows. All of them went out together. They sacrificed, y'all. They sacrificed some people. And then you come up with Mary J. Mary J. back then, I followed Mary J. for a long time. A long time, y'all. I followed Mary J. for a long time, way back. And she real young. And you can't tell me fine as she was and beautiful as she was, they didn't try her. They didn't try Mary. Yeah, they did. They set her up with Jodeci. All them, oh, Lord, if I can really talk like I really want to, I'd be cutting up over him. I can't talk like I really want to talk. All them beautiful women with them kind of men that they got. All of them. Oh, wait. Jesus. Look at Beyonce and Jay-Z. Just look at the men that they hooking them up. Them may be good writers or good singers and stuff, like rappers and stuff. But look, I mean, look at the. Back then, we were looking at the outside. You know what I mean? That didn't match her. Mary J. didn't match Jodeci to me. Ew. Then she met with the other guy. Y'all got to understand, it's going to be a lot of women. We going to be surprised, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly. We're going to be surprised when those women show, and men, show up. Show up. We're going to be surprised. The women and men that's going to show up in court. It's I always thought that Diddy, Tupac, Biggie, I thought they always been players. And you know, Dilla, because that's, see, back then with them, you had the West Coast and East Coast. That's what we were dealing with when we were looking at Grammy. The West Coast on this side and the East Coast on this side on the stage. So who we were vote, they were letting us vote. The metric. That's what Jay-Z telling y'all. That was Jay-Z was trying to tell y'all. See, I think that people look at, see, Jay-Z wasn't a loud person. He wasn't a loud person. But I ain't gonna say that. Only reason why I'm not gonna say that a man ain't gonna remember, gonna act like they don't remember the women that they fool with, because they, you know, That's the thing they were doing back then. Back then. Running train and doing different things. They were doing that back then, y'all. Y'all young people don't know. 36, something like 30, so y'all don't know. But back then, 40 and up know what I'm talking about. So when you look at Kim Book, if Kim Book got out like that, that means that it was some secrecies going on. You got to think about the men, the housekeeper. The housekeeper got to know something. The men cut the grass, and everybody. They rich folks. They can have these things. They saw things. And y'all got to think that back then with Diddy, see, y'all got to see, only thing I'm saying is with Diddy case, if you got to remember, he's 54. So we're going to have to take his case back because he's 54. All of these women grown now. But you got to ask yourself, for the women, I can understand a woman being scared back then, afraid. Women was different. These women is more stronger than the women that they have back in the days. They don't really try to boss up on a man. Back then we wasn't trying to boss up on no man. We probably defend ourselves, but we ain't gonna boss up on them like that. So it's a different than the time zone and what happens. So when you look at Diddy case, you got to look at, it's a lot of things was going on with women back then. In the being, see, back then women can make their money. When women can, make their money, I have to be careful though. I said, women can do things. Y'all just gonna have to pick it up when I'm talking about. The women can do things that can make them rich with what they do. And if you know, this is what P. Diddy case is all about. Who won't want to go? What woman wouldn't want to go to his party and come up? Come on, y'all. What woman wouldn't want to go to Diddy party and come up? What man wouldn't want to go to Diddy party to, to pay off? Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't have it? But y'all got to remember, women back then was lying about their age. I did that. We did it. We did it. We don't did it before. We ain't gonna use somebody, I ain't lie about my age. Yes, you did. You did tell somebody you was 17, you weren't 18. It was like when we weren't doing it on purpose, but you always wanted to be a age older. Cause it was a lot of fun back then. Now, those are the kids that I can see in P. Diddy case are the women's in their 30s now. So you need to go back and look at the celebrities who's in their 40s. Who's in the 40s? I mean, say their 40s. Early 40s. Who in their early 40s. And Britney Spears is one of my girls that I still don't know how this happened to her overnight. Y'all, it just hit her overnight. They messed with it. Somebody did something to Whitney. They did something to Whitney too, but they did something to Britney Spears. Britney Spears was my girl, gave a show. making that money to nothing, to what she is now. So that means that you got older celebrities, older than P. Diddy, involved in this. Good morning, baby. So you got other celebrities. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Older than Diddy over him. See, it wasn't Diddy. Them got up in age, and he won out. Allegedly, he won out, and it don't work like that. It don't work like that. See, y'all. I know we said Pimp C. I put something else back out there on Pimp C because the reason why I put something back out there that y'all don't heard. I know. See, y'all. I want y'all to do this with my content. Please just go back and. I know y'all know it all. Y'all already know everything. But I always go back to hear what other people got to say about this person. Now, when I seen Pimp C situation, I couldn't show y'all. Somebody did something to that man. At first, I didn't think so. But when I seen him, well, I couldn't put it on. I couldn't put that picture out there. Y'all, he won. For a person, y'all just gonna say lean. So a person just doing lean ain't gonna be like he was. No. Somebody did something to that man, y'all. Somebody did it. I ain't saying Jay-Z did it. I ain't saying nobody. Somebody. Lean ain't gonna have all that stuff on him like I seen. I just couldn't show y'all. If I can be myself on YouTube and show y'all stuff, but you got to go by the guidelines for protection. But when I saw him, Pimp C looked that bad. That didn't come from no lean. They can tell that to somebody else. Something happened. And then see, go back to see y'all. Diddy thing is gonna come a long way because he did P. Diddy deal with people from other countries. See, he ran a business. He dealt with business. So he would introduce to other somebody older had to teach him. And somebody older had to teach P. Diddy what he know. Yeah, somebody had to teach P. Diddy what he know. Right? Because what I know, somebody taught me what I know. Somebody taught me that it go on. And they start young. And I'm going to tell y'all a simple truth behind what I'm saying. Jay-Z was undressing Beyonce when she was like 16, 17 years old. He older than her. He was already looking at her. Y'all know, because that's the way it was then. That's how it was then, back then. That's how it was back then. See, we got the when we look at P. Diddy case, we're gonna have to look back. I keep saying that over and over and over and over again. Y'all can't look at his case. Got my hair, y'all. Yeah, damn. Y'all can't look at P. Diddy case like you look at a 30-something year old, a 30-something, 20-something year old case. No. You need to think about Al Capone. You need to think about Scarface. You need to think about movies. see, we was in back in the day. See, we was into movies and the songs. A lot of songs, a lot of artists was on those songs. See, Diddy, and I'm gonna tell y'all. Somebody told him to record everything to protect himself, so everything won't fall on him. Y'all not picking up what's going on. That man got everybody who was at that party. Everybody who was at that party. And y'all gotta remember all the movies that we watched back then. Think about all the movies that we watched. I'm talking about 40 and over. Everything that we used to watch. Denzel Washington. Not only Denzel. Just think about all our people that we liked and we watched back then. They older than P. Diddy. You all got the P. Diddy got everything on tape. They got everything on tape, y'all. Everything on tape. And y'all know back then we had a lot of celebrities. We had a lot of singers. We had a lot of group singers. We had it all that. Now them folks somebody gonna take the stand. A lot of them gonna take that stand. A lot of them gonna take that stand. A lot of them gonna take the stand. And Mary is scared to talk. Mary J knows a lot. That's my girl. That's my girl. I love her. I love Mary. But I wish Mary would talk because he had her. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you. 2 women. Ooh, shoot, it's cold out here. Whew. It's 2 women that, to me, was doing a sacrifice dance on the stage every time they dance. And that was Mary and Beyonce. P. Diddy would love to see. He get a thrill out of looking at Mary J. do that dance. Y'all got to understand what she doing. You got to understand that dance, what she doing. It's a dance that she always got to do that. P. Diddy always do it with her. P. didn't know what he doing. Didn't know exactly what he doing. He put that they put that girl on. They did Mary wrong, y'all. They did Mary wrong. See, they tried to do Mary like they did Whitney, but like they did Whitney and Britney Spears, but Mary came out of it. She came out of it. If she didn't come, that's why you remember one time she lost weight, then she gained weight. Because she was at Diddy party. She was doing all that stuff. All them. And it go back to Missy. It go back to Queen Latifah. It go back to Jada Pinkett. See, it gonna go back. See, we got y'all looking at it now. It's gonna go back to all them people. All them people. It's gonna go back to y'all favorite actress and actors. And the reason why I say that, because that's P. Diddy time. Those are P. Diddy time, y'all. And now with that book, Kim Porter book, I want to see him. Now, I tell you what, I believe she wrote a book. I believe she wrote a book. And I believe Kim know that somebody did something to her. She ain't just got pneumonia like that. She ain't just get no pneumonia. That's a bacteria infection. That's a bacteria infection that she had. Somebody who she either dealt with or around her know what happened. Knows what happened. Deep down inside, know what happened to her. It was time to get rid of her because she wasn't going nowhere unless you do something to her. She wasn't nothing wrong with Kim. Wasn't nothing wrong with Kim. Kim was another one. I said, what? How she gonna be gone? And I kept up with Kim. I was keeping up with all them artists and models and, all them people. Because that's what we did back in the days. These are people that we saw. We see back then, when we were young, our idol, when you into singing and stuff like that, talented, and you like, we Grammy, we'll do anything to watch that Grammy. Have our tell mama, what time you go cook? We'll do anything because we vote. We be sitting there voting. And this gonna go back to who introduced P. Diddy and who told P. Diddy to take. P. Diddy can take all those celebrities down that went to his party, and them back then, them men were greedy over looking at women. Greedy, they didn't care how old them women were back then. See, when you trying to be, everybody want to be Scarface. Everybody want to be him. I like to hear him talk. I like to hear him talk, but it's and then you had Lucas. Who P. Diddy, the mama, they just don't know that boy don't sit there and watch that film. Like, look, y'all, he was young. He saw what his daddy did. P. Diddy saw what his daddy did when he was like, what, 10, 9 or 10? Probably 6. You ain't got to do them look at the movies. American Gangster. That boy always thought he was a gangster. But y'all got to remember now, he could have looked at that. He could have looked at American Gangster when he was like 9. Look at Lil' King. That's a good example of what's going on. Lil' King, that finesse guy. What you think they doing to him? What y'all think that they are doing to Lil' King right now? What did Finesse? Think about what Finesse did to Lil' King. How he ended up sold. He was sold from the house to Finesse, and Finesse paid the grandmama. Y'all don't see what's going on. It's the same thing P. Diddy was doing. They just go deeper and deeper. And then if I don't want them, I throw them back out there to the wolves. But I'm throwing them out there to somebody else that I know that know me. See, that he trying to act like they ain't friends. See, y'all, these jokers think they slick. They'll act like they don't know each other and act like this and act like that, but they be down for each other. So that's the same thing with P. Diddy. It's gonna be a lot of them. You know what? I can't. God is good, but it's this is the year that everything gonna come out. This is the year that's why what's name I will sit down and relax his feet, party gone down in an SKB, just tripping, that's tripping, whatever they saying, that's tripping, whatever. Tell a dude, kick out the shoes and relax your feet. What his name? The boy in the car with his friends. All of a sudden, the friend get shot up, and him and his other friend didn't get hit not one time. They were so scary. They didn't even shoot each other in an arm or leg or nothing. They didn't get scraped or nothing. Didn't nothing happen to them. But what the boy name anyway? I can't think of these folks' names. I'll be trying to remember people's names. Who tried the same thing, the guy like the boy trying to get out of jail now. They ain't let him out of jail till his mama would start crying. You should have looked out for your son when he was out in the street doing his thing. So wait till he go to court. What the boy name y'all shot his friends in the What you say? Said what? I don't think so. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe he. Diddy ain't talking to Diddy. One thing I can say, he on the phone, but he ain't talking to the little bitty people. Diddy might not be. Diddy can't even be on the phone. He probably don't even want a phone. He probably don't want nothing. Cause them criminals who he dealing with, them criminal phone, y'all gotta remember them. You don't supposed to have a phone. But you know, you can pay them. You can pay them gods to do anything for you. Somebody looking out for Diddy. Trust me. Somebody looking out for Diddy. That's why they gonna let Diddy out. Diddy might well sit down. You know, only thing with Diddy case is you got like 120 some people trying to get some money. People say Diddy ain't got no money. Diddy got some money. But let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, the black man something they got to understand is you'll never be bigger than the Caucasian man. So forget about that. You'll never y'all. But back then they were putting all the black women down. They were leaving the black women go to it was a whole lot of mess going on. Oh yeah, then they time. Then when they start trying to get money and sue them and all that stuff, then you want to come back home. Now stay on that way you been. I like them. I like Caucasian men. I like them black. I like them all men. But I didn't do like the way these men were doing the women. So when they get caught up in stuff like that, now they want to come back this way. So a lot of stuff. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. You just, when you greedy, when you act greedy. Only thing I can't understand about Diddy is, look, y'all, is mentally, something happened mentally. Mentally, for somebody to do what Diddy did, somebody did what Diddy did. People don't do that. People don't connect like that unless they got problem of their own. Ain't no way in the world. That's against the law. What Diddy doing? What Diddy did to women and men, that's against the law. Now, doing what he want to do, have fun, with friends and stuff, that's his business. Sure, he can do that. I'm looking at a bucket out here, y'all. Somebody left a bucket out here. Oh, they left 2 buckets out here. Yeah. Shit, my hair dry. Yeah, see, for Diddy to do all that wild stuff like he did, somebody was paying him. That boy wasn't doing that himself. And I would tell people, if you're not into this case, just don't get in it. Just don't get in it. Just don't say nothing. Just sit back and listen. Don't get in something you don't know what you're getting into. If you want to play with this case, then you don't need to be doing this case. You don't need to be around this case. Period. You don't need to be, because this case is something else. If you're not serious with it and you just want to play, you better take notes. Because what goes around comes around. Oh, this thing here. This ain't for everybody. This show here. And this talking of Diddy stuff ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. It ain't out for all of y'all. It ain't out for all of y'all. So if you want to play with a case, then you don't need to be in it. You don't need to get yourself. Go find somebody else's channel to look at. Go watch SpongeBob. Go somebody else's channel. If you're not serious about these cases, because my thing is we wanted to know, why did it take them to, that boy got 54 years old. Don't y'all know that Avis, ain't nobody talking about Avis. They haven't brought Avis' name up yet. I want to know what happened to Avis. His other child, just like he tried to do Justin Bieber's. Where's Avis? I never will forget I got her video. And she was smart. She reminded me of a smart king. She was smart like Lil' King. She was young. And make it so bad with the Diddy case is, we've been talking about it years ago. Years ago. Why Diddy ain't never been caught? That's the one thing we want. Why he ain't never, he got to know something. He didn't know that he want to hang with Tupac. He didn't know he want to hang with Biggie. He wasn't getting no attention because wasn't nobody looking at him. I wasn't looking at him. I wasn't looking at Jay-Z. I didn't even look at Jay-Z. They want my. I was trying to get into Jay-Z rap. I couldn't feel it. And but like I said back then, we were feeling I didn't even feel P did when he was rapping with Mace. What his name, Mace, or whatever his name is. I didn't feel him, but I felt Mace. And then I was like, what happened to him? See, if you was into music back then, and I know I was into music, I like playing violin, I like playing the clarinet, I love singing, and I love modeling and stuff like that. So being talent in Atlanta was good. So I was into all of that. And I said, what happened to Maze? I like him. That Brandy like him. Brandy like him. Now I was into him, but I was like, oh, why he got to have P Diddy in his song? Everybody had their own artists, okay? But he was, and then these women, like, they so crazy about P Diddy. Oh my gosh. Where he live at, they is so crazy about him. I can't get into him. I never could. And Jay-Z, I never did get into Jay-Z. I just couldn't. And then y'all got to think about Michael Jackson. Y'all got to find out why the doctors was trying to take these people out. Like they were trying to take, what's the name out? Well, I can't remember these people, man. He told y'all that P Diddy tried to take him out of him. He told y'all P Diddy tried to take him out of him. I just want to know the truth. And I don't think we're going to ever get to the truth. I think we're going to get lawsuits, but we ain't going to get to the truth. Yeah. They crazy about him in jail too. I know they going crazy. Got hair all slick. You know he in there. You know he in a nice little place. In a nice little place. They ain't fooling us. Diddy ain't quiet for nothing. They acting like Diddy have melt. Diddy ain't had no meltdown. Ain't nothing wrong with me, Diddy. Diddy ain't doing nothing but sitting there waiting to go to court. And they try to say he gonna fix his own food. Usually, when you got big money, they'll put you in a jail, a cell where you could cook and lay. Y'all know how them big money people, when they be locked up, they room be looking like a house. They be looking at little house on the prairie. They be looking at gun smoke. They be they be looking at TV and everything. They got us thinking that they not watching TV and stuff like that. Y'all for that over. No, I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. He probably be in there eating pancake sausages, cooking his own meal. We don't know, because usually if they have money like that, they'll let them do stuff like that. They just ain't telling us the truth. Now when it come down to that book, let me see what time is y'all, because I got to clock in. When it come down to that, he gonna have to explain to me about that book. Now the guy who Chris, he wasting them people time. Keep going to court. Yes. And then they ain't finished going to court. It's like 100 and some people suing him. And you know what? I want to know who they got to show him. They got to have proof that he did that. It's like 100 and some people. They got to prove that P. Diddy did that. They got to prove it. Because anybody can say, should they suing? I'm about to go see, well, then and the lawyer be like, yeah, go ahead on. Try for the lawsuit. You might, because he going to get paid. He going to get paid. So he got like 100 and some people. And my thing is with P. Diddy, they got to remember it may be over 100 and some people. He 54. And he was like, what, 19? he like, he about what, 19, 20 when he first had his business? Shoot, that boy got wild. Y'all gotta remember back then it was a beef between Crips and the Bloods. See, he was back there when the Crips and the Blood, the East Coast and the West Coast. And I don't know why Pimp C didn't say, why he say they know what they doing. They making him show enough do his little time. You know what? I said the same thing, and then I said they gonna drop some of them charges because he doing time. He's serving time. See, we don't know how much time do you get for this. Y'all gonna have to prove racketeering. Y'all gonna have to prove a lot of stuff. But people got to realize back then they were gambling. They were gambling back then. They were gambling in everything that I found out. At first, y'all, I didn't know they were gambling the baseball game, the football game. They were bidding it for the. I was like, what? Big money. Until I got to know some big people here. They were bidding on a whole lot of stuff. See, that's why When Thug case, when they had Thug, when they talking about Rico for Thug, them all them areas, I know about all them areas. I know about all them people right there say no, it come before Thug. They try to mess Thug up, but all that stuff they try to put on Thug, it's before Thug. Yeah, baby. Now they might drop. Yep. Nah, they ain't gonna drop a lot of them. Him messed up. See, did it talk too much. And then he tried to be young. Like his then he tried to be young like his kids, and he tried to be controlling. That's what happened when you be so controlling. He's a control. You know how somebody controlling and conniving, they just want to tell folk what to do, want to run stuff. See, he don't even want his own son to be a rapper. Only thing Christian wanted to do but rap. But the dad want him to do what he do. He wanted to dance, like want the boy to do his dance. He was teaching them his dance. He was teaching them a lot of stuff. So mentally, they daddy got money. Shoot, they go, young people want money. And that's what they think. That's how they're supposed to treat women. That's why Christian would treat that girl like that. Christian would treat that girl like that because that's all he know how to treat women, the way his dad to treat women. They're gonna be sure. Yeah, see, I believe, okay, see, that's scary. Now, I know some of them celebrities want to talk. I know it's some of them. Cause they quiet. And just like you said, them celebrities are quiet. They so quiet until it don't make no sense. Yep. Boy, that's sad. And y'all know what I don't understand. And you know who else quiet? And I don't hear nobody talking about her. She is quiet. The city girl, what her name? The city girl, the one who he divided her partner was just like this. She and that girl were two fine rappers on the stage. Then it pulled her away from with the other dark-skinned city girl. Pulled that girl away. And brought her over that way he was. And then she fell in love. How she got away from P. Diddy, I don't know. She need to go to court. She's gonna be in court. That city girl. Young Miami. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. Young Miami. Oh, I'm glad you said her name. I've been trying to get her name out of my breath. Because she went over there with Young Miami. I bet she take the stand. All of a sudden, she got quiet. He took her from that city, from the other girl who was rapping. And I say now, why did he do that? Seeing two fine girls on the stage were killing and making that money. And pull her over there. How in the world did she go over there to Diddy? She went over there with Diddy. Now she quiet. Diddy help her get a show. She gonna talk. I bet you she gonna talk. I bet you she gonna talk. I don't know what she gonna say. She scared of Diddy. That girl scared of Diddy. He broke them up. And that girl begged her to come back. Diddy know, a man know When he break two fine girls up from being around each other, he know what he doing. I ain't never heard her say nothing. I ain't never heard her say nothing. I didn't hear. I'm gonna have to find it. I can't find nothing with her saying nothing. I'm gonna have to find it then. I'm gonna have to find it, honey. See, I'm gonna tell you something. You can't turn me against. Couldn't nobody do nothing to turn me against my dad. I'm close to my daddy. And the daddy ain't did nothing to them. Now, Christian and the boys ain't as strong as those girls. I don't think the boys strong like the girls. I think the boys will take the stand, but they gonna be there for their daddy. I think they gonna take the stand, but they gonna be there for their daddy though. She in it. That girl know more. She know a lot. Young Miami know a lot about that man. Man, please. Young Miami gonna talk. She wanna help other women. It's a lot she can say. Shoot, honey, Diddy don't. I'm surprised she got off around Diddy. I thought he was going, ooh, you just don't know. Watch and see. Remember I told you that. She gonna talk. She gonna talk, and there's a lot she can tell. Any woman that been over Diddy crib in his castle know what he do. And Cassie opened that door up for all them women because Kim is not here. Kim is not here to tell. So J-Lo need to take the stand. Man, it's so much. J-Lo know everything. And when I saw him with J-Lo, I was like, J-Lo, come on, girl. P. Diddy. All these people out here, and y'all pick P. Diddy. I'm telling you, listen to what I'm saying. Them women gonna talk. And they nice. And I'm gonna tell you something. Cassie may take the stand. Cassie may take that stand. All depends. If they don't take that stand, I don't know how they. I'm trying to see how they do it. The prosecutor got to be able to prove it. Prosecutor got to be able to present and bring it. They're gonna have to bring the witnesses to that. They're gonna have to have. They got something. The prosecutors got something. They got a lot on Diddy. They got a lot. They want them people to talk because he got them scared. He got all them sweet women scared of him. I know Diddy got all them sweet women scared of him. Yeah, but he got, I ain't trying to agree with nobody. I'm talking about me. I just know me. I ain't trying to agree with nothing. I'm just saying you can't. I'm not in that situation right now. I'm just in a situation. I believe the reason why I'm saying, well, I can tell people the reason why I'm saying I ain't with all that agreeing and all that, nobody agreeing with me or nothing. I want you to have your own mind. But my main thing is these women are weak women. These women weak when they weak minded like that. He was picking weak minded women. J-Lo just as weak as she can be. J-Lo just as weak as she could be, but they'll boss up on him, but they still weak. And that lady don't got quiet. The lady don't got quiet. The lady who claimed she was in the room, hotel room. When Cassie, I was in the other room. I was in the other room when Cassie ran out. Tell me a lie. You don't got another truck. My friend, I got another truck. I don't buy a truck. Go on there, big money. But let's do this, y'all. He was gonna have to take Kim out of him. He was gonna have to take Kim out. But Kim wasn't going nowhere. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And I don't see nothing wrong with Diddy having, his thing going on, freak outs and stuff. Nothing. It ain't about that. It's about the other part. How he gonna be with some women, and what kind of women are they? You have to ask yourself, what kind of women are they that you with a man and he had those parties on the side? That means you was at the party. You was at the party and you saw anything, everything. And then they had to have teenagers there because his son was teenagers. Whew. It's too much for me. It's too much. It ain't even got, we got to think about this. Who else? I believe Rihanna gonna take that stage. I hope Avis coming out. See, Rihanna said something the other day. Well, she don't even know what she talking about. Rihanna said, she ain't drank nothing all year. Rihanna, we just started 2025. What in the world you talking about? I ain't drank nothing all year. We just got into 2025. We just got here. Okay, I see what's going on since she a manager. Wait, it's cold, y'all. But you know what? Y'all got Usher. Usher got to take the stand. You got Usher. You got Usher. You got, he just turned Bieber's all the way out, but then you got to think about people from other countries. Then you got to think it's Shane gonna take the stand. You got to think about all those people. And those security guards that's talking on YouTube. I don't trust them. How can you, y'all, come on now. If you was involved with anything got to deal with if you deal with anything got to do with P. Diddy, even if I used to be his security guard, why is I'm on YouTube talking and the case is open? It's an open case. I don't understand, men. Look like the men used to have more sense. Men used to have more sense than these men right here. I mean, they all on YouTube because they getting money just to talk. I ain't never seen people act like that. This is new to me. This is new to me. Men just ain't thinking no more. I don't understand. I don't understand. They just be talking. Don't be parking up here, because I'm parking up here. Goddamn, we don't supposed to be parking up here. Baby, you ask me questions that I don't even know these people. You got that's common sense. Why would you want to talk? Why would you want to talk? Anytime you got an open case and you running your mouth, you can slip out and say something. And that's common sense. It's not a lot of people don't have common sense no more. It's some of y'all like y'all ain't got no sense. I mean, I don't know where y'all thinking come from, but you got to think. You got to think. And these people ain't thinking. They going on people's platform just talking. Just talking. Why are you talking? And it's an open case. And you can't say you didn't say it because they sitting there listening to you. They recording you. Y'all don't think the feds on YouTube? Common sense will tell you feds on YouTube. Some of my cases, they don't been on him. And then somebody open up their big old mouth and they'll disappear. Shoot. You'll be surprised. Y'all to be surprised, man. You can't prove nothing to people who don't listen. People who think they know so much, I don't fool with them. Cause I never want to know so much. I don't never want to know nothing. I don't want to. I always just being in my own word. I could be sitting there watching a movie with y'all, either you ask a question and I don't understand what your question says. Still, you ain't making it understood for me. It's just me. I just ain't gonna agree with everybody on stuff, cause people don't think like I think. I think differently. I think like a detective. I think like that's how I am. I'm very criminal mind. I think like the criminal, put yourself in a criminal place and stuff like the common sense to tell you shouldn't be talking. Nobody should be talking about, if you in the case, you're a security guard or somebody, and you seen little people, and you and somebody else security, you seen a little bit, oh God, let me get ready, get up out of this car. And you seen little bitty people. Oh, she got off at the wrong stuff. I'm being nosy, y'all, because you have to be nosy, baby, these days, and I'm about to get ready to go in, y'all. I had to go to work. Go make this day. And I see y'all later on. Go back and check all my video, y'all. Y'all use all I got to say about this right here. Use your own brain. Use your own brain. Use your own mind. And be for real with this. If you ain't serious, leave it alone. Because it ain't nothing to play with. It ain't nothing to touch. If you don't know nothing about the streets, leave the streets alone. Okay, it's a whole lot come with the streets. And like I say, West Coast, East Coast, you got to go back. Woo. This thing, right? It's going to be on. I can't wait, boy. We ain't got long. We ain't got long. We ain't got long. Let me go ahead and make that day, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be cool out there. Be sweet. Be respectful. Be mindful. And y'all have a great day now. Because while y'all in the bed flipping over like pancakes, I'm going to be sitting here hopping on this foot. I'm out, y'all.